Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? It is Saturday night. I am joined on my left by Mrs. T.
Hello, hello, everyone. Hope you're having a great weekend.
And I believe TuliTuli just showed up here. Let's hear it for TuliTuli. And Henry Hicks is ready for plata pura, pure silver. And Henry, you're going to be very pleased. We have got some fractional silver. I think you'll enjoy. I hit a coin shop on Friday, and right place at the right time. And I think you're going to like the selections. Actually, I'm going to probably swipe some of the selections and keep it, and then auction others because there's some really cool stuff. We've got a nice group gathering up here. We've got, let's see, as I mentioned, Henry Hicks, Rick K is in the house. Let's see who else. Corey Kunkel's here. And let me scroll up here. Let's see. No IQ is here. Oh, perhaps for one of my T-Bears. He was mentioning that he missed out. And hi there, TuliTuli. Good to see you here. And David's doubloons. David, good to see you here. We'll see what we have for everybody's interest. Definitely some silver pours out there for you to consider. And hey, we're coming off a really successful auction on Whatnot on Wednesday night. Here we are on Saturday. Our next one will be once again on Wednesday for Whatnot. But let's start with the YouTube auction rules. And the reason we go over these every single time is because just about every single time we have a new person or two show up. And no, you don't need to be a member to participate. Just jump on in, comment. Aaron Ritchie's here. And the funny thing is, people on Whatnot are coming to YouTube, and people from YouTube are going to Whatnot. So we've got people showing up in both places. Here on YouTube, shipping is $5, and that doesn't matter if you buy one thing or 12 things. It's only $5, but it's free if you're a member. And as you can imagine, Mrs. T and I would love if more and more people became members and supported us in that way. But your choice, either pay $5 or become a member at level 2 or higher. And please keep track of what you purchase. And now would be a great time to pull out a notebook or something and then pay for your total purchase after the auction tonight, Saturday night. And in all honesty, if there's any packaging that's done, it'll probably be by me tomorrow morning. That's the latest. Listening to some music there, Mrs. T.
No, I'm trying.
And or else on Monday, as tomorrow is Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day, pre-Mother's Day to any mothers out there. As a matter of fact, let's hear it for the mothers. Let the moderators moderate. Be courteous. We have a really nice group here that shows up faithfully week after week. Bid increments are on the left-hand side here. Anything under $100, it's a $1 minimum bid increment. It could be 3 or 5 or whatever you want, but it's got to be at least $1. And then once we hit $100, then it goes up to minimum bid of 5. It could be 7, it could be 9, et cetera, et cetera. I know Fasikas is constantly doing those unorthodox bids, but it's got to be at least a minimum of $5. And I need your address, especially if you're a CashApp or Venmo person. We really, really prefer that you pay via PayPal. But if you must, we'll take CashApp or Venmo, and that information is down below. And last but not least, thank you for your support. Your support on these auctions helps us to do the crazy stuff that we do and travel to coin shows and different coin shops and make wheel and deal and bring you different stuff every week. There's a neighbor kid working out in the yard next door, and our pit bull is taking exception to that. So, oh well. All right, guys, are you ready? Oh, Tuli's saying hit the like. Thank you, TuliTuli. If you're ready, Mrs. T is getting the.
Those are the ones too big.
What's that?
I think these are the
Those are way too big. But that's okay. You can't do anything wrong this weekend, Mrs. T. It's Mother's Day weekend.
Yeah.
All right. So why don't you get the gauze ready.
Okay.
And okay. And we'll get a gauze together. Let me find the first question here.
Yeah.
All right.
Like you said, you can't do anything wrong. Yep.
All right. Well, while we're waiting on Mrs. T, let's see. We have over 30 people here. Aaron Ritchie is, yep, just asked my wife about that. Yep. And Rick K is in the house.
Here.
All right, here we go. All right, here are, keep track over there, Mrs. T. She had a baby shower earlier today for a friend. And so
all day.
Yeah, you're a little behind schedule, but here we go. Thanks to our friend RH, who tended to win everything, we decided to do 2 giveaways. Then we went to 3. Now we're on 4. So 4 little Velcambi, little hunks of silver there, little grams. In today's video, the first name of the guy with the screw press. Now, hey, wasn't that fascinating seeing that dude with the screw press? I'd never seen him kind of like on videos and stuff just because I was curious, but I had never seen one in person like that. And it was probably like more of a mini version, but compared to like the Mexican mint and all that stuff back in the day, or the US mint. But his first name was Joe. Joe, come on, Joe, hang in there. Joe. Now, it wasn't Blob. Let's see. So who got it? Let's see. I see Rick K says Joe. Nick M says Joe. Rick K says Blob. Oh boy. So all you have to do is copy off of Rick K. Was Rick K the first one to get it, Mrs. T?
Let's see.
I think so. I think so. Rick K, Nick M.
Correct.
And an American Patriot, and then Aaron Ritchie. So congratulations, guys. All right, before we've even sold a single gram of silver, we're giving away 4. And let's start off and see where people are at. Let's, I don't know, let's start off pretty casually. A little vintage silver here. I love it when they're called silver trade units, 999 fine silver. This one happens to have that screaming eagle variety. In God we trust. And we'll get everybody warmed up here. And let me get the camera situated. And here we go. Buck and go on. And we used to like do set prices all the time. Mm-hmm. Lately, it's just kind of been buck and go. Who knows? Maybe we'll bring the timers out later. Yeah. But let's see. Burgon's here. And hi, Burgon. And let's see if anybody wants a silver trade unit to get on the board. American Patriot throws out a $20 bill. And let's see where she lands. And by the way, what did silver end up with yesterday? Like 27 something, under $28. And good to see you here, Burgon. And let's see, we have 27 people here. Christopher James is a 22 American Patriot. And if you're new here, we do a countdown, going once, going twice, and then sold. And then we go on to the next item. Rick K is at 28. And from time to time, we have some snipers. Aaron, sorry, you can't do 28.18. It's got to be 28 or 29. So 29 if you like, but no fractionals. Speaking of fractionals, oh boy, I have a bag here to my left. Let me dump this out, Mrs. T, while these guys are bidding. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I've got some neat fractionals. Yeah, there we go. Yes, indeed. All right, where are we at? Let's see, Corey at 29. Oh, sorry, 28.18. That's where it ended. It was over $28. Nice. Yeah. All right, going one time. Sorry about that. I thought that was a bit of 28.18. Mm-hmm. He was just answering a question. Yeah. All right, we're at 29, I believe. Oh, Christopher James is at 30 on the old vintage silver. Let's see where she lands. Couple dollars over spot at this point on some, I don't know, probably 30-year-old silver. 999 fine silver. And going one time to Christopher James. Going 2 times to Christopher James. And going once. Going twice. And Sold. Wow, $2 over spot, Christopher James. There you go. All right, Mrs. T.
Okay.
There you go. And I'll tell you what, let's do some other vintage silver. This is OPM, little smudge mark here, but I don't know. Either you guys buy them or they just go into the furnace. I don't know. You decide what you want to do. Buck and go on the OPM. And Mrs. T, will you hand me that water? I'm starting to get thirsty already. Whew. Buck and go on the old OPM round.
This is not
Ohio Precious Metals. No, just get, you might want to just clear that, all that junk out of your way so it just doesn't get you all confused and everything. Keep that T-Bear clipboard though, because we'll be running a T-Bear or two depending on how they go.
Okay.
Water hits the spot. All right. American Patriot is, what's the reverse look like? Looks like dragon scales. There you go. Made in the USA. Ohio Precious Metals, the now defunct Ohio Precious Metals. They got busted by the government doing something they shouldn't have been doing. Again, I need to go back and make a video on that. Do a little research, make a video. Sean, no, you don't need to register. Just right here in the comments, go ahead and comment and put in a number. And, you know, we've been really trusting of the people that have shown up. And from week to week to week, just about everybody does the right thing and pays after the auction. And we're good to go. All right, American Patriot, $28 under spot, going one time. American Patriot at 28, going two times. And now is what we call sniper time.
Did you show the reverse?
Yeah, this is the reverse.
Okay.
Let's see. I want one of those chunky T-Bears.
Yeah.
TuliTuli has, I think, a collection started. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Going once, going twice. Oops, I better not touch that. Going once, going twice, and sold. All right, Mrs. T, we're gonna, nobody wants these OPM bars. We're gonna have to put those,
Okay.
we'll make some T-Bears out of them or something.
Okay.
All right, congratulations. Was
Sounds
that Christopher James? Nice buy. Oh, by the way, everybody who makes,
Wasn't it?
oh, I don't know. Let me,
That was Christopher James was the first one, and now this was, I think, American Patriot.
American Patriot got it at 28.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Yep,
Right.
AP at
Yeah.
28. Yep.
Okay.
Congratulations, AP. Guys, by the way, everybody who buys something today is going to get their very own TheSilverStacker poker chip. And, you know, if you participate in enough auctions and collect enough chips, you can have a home poker game. So you'll get one today for everything you buy. And, yep, can't believe I didn't get no chip. Hey, you'll have more chances. You'll have more chances. And Henry Hicks was here earlier. And let's see what we got here. Anybody here from Wisconsin? Look at this. Wisconsin, the dairy state. This kind of looks old too. You got a couple of moo cows there. Wisconsin. This is the first piece of fractional here. I didn't know Wisconsin was the 30th state. And there it is. You've got the Wisconsin state flower and attained statehood. Good old vintage silver. Nice little tone to it. Half ounce on this Wisconsin silver. Home of the infamous Green Bay Packers. Buck and go on the Wisconsin silver. Henry Hicks is at 12 on a half ounce of silver. And let's see where she goes. Oh, I got a neat piece over here. I better, let's see.
Aaron says he has all three of the magnets or the stickers, I think.
Oh, yeah?
Well, which one? Yeah, you don't have three stickers, you just have magnets, right?
Uh-huh. Let me just text my buddy here.
So the dog, the Mrs. T, and then
Oh, yeah, Mrs. T, and Bentley,
Bentley.
the dog.
The dog.
The mischievous dog.
Yeah.
Crafty's here, and David's saying, go pack, go. I'm saying, go chat, go, and bid. Crafty Stacker's currently in the lead. Tuli confirms, and I'm going to say Crafty going one time. That's pretty cheap on half ounce. Everybody loves the fractional, and so we'll kind of have an idea what can we run here and what goes better on whatnot. And it's kind of Mrs. T and I have been experimenting. Crafty going 2 times. Cows and Cheese, my brother lives there, and nice people, I have to say. I will have to admit, I went to tailgate for a Bears-Packers game, and the Packers fans were, David is at 18, were far nicer to me than the Bears fans typically are towards Packers fans. And, things can be a little testy when you're talking about rivalries like that. Mm-hmm. Crafty is at 19, going one time. David, you're out. Let's see if it goes up to 20. Crafty, and where's Henry? Henry's, my granddaughter took my Bentley bag. It sounds like you need a new one. Mrs. T, get Henry a magnet, put it in. Whenever he buys something, put it in his little stack that grows. Right. So we can't have him not have a Bentley. Going 2 times to Crafty, and going once, going twice, and how tall are your grandkids? Here we go. Sold. What? Crafty Stacker at 19. Got it. There you go. Here you are. What was the joke, Miss T? I missed it. All right, let's try.
I think it was a joke. I think Tuli was joking.
About what? I didn't.
The tallness of the grandkids because they were on the magnets. Like you usually have them up high.
Oh, you got to put them up high so the grandkids can't reach them. All right, there we go.
She says I was.
Okay. Yeah. Well, how do you know his grandkids aren't 20 years old? I don't know.
Okay, you know what?
All right, here we go. Another half ouncer. We'll do a little fractional, test her out. Let's see. This one's a neat little design. Money Metals Exchange. Half ouncer, buck and go. And I gave my son my Bentley magnet. Very nice. I'll tell you what, if you have any friends that have French bulldogs, and if you're a fan of our boy Bentley, I didn't bring any up.
Right here.
No, not that, Mrs. T. I made a couple Bentley silver pours, but you know what? We'll put those on whatnot because I didn't have a chance to stamp them. That's why I didn't bring them up. I stamped some other stuff. American Patriot is at 17 on the half ouncer. I don't know which side I like better. That's a beautiful side, but yet that's a beautiful side. So, all right. Henry, my man at 18, going one time. And let's see. Henry at 18, going 2 times. Matthew, I think I got another package.
Matthew didn't get a poker chip? Sorry, but okay, Matthew, I got you.
Let's see. Corey's at 19. Did we not put one?
He said that we didn't put one.
Oh, let's put 2.
Okay.
Let's put 2 this time.
Matthew will get you.
Yeah, no problem. All right. Corey Kunkel's at 19. I had a feeling you guys might like the fractional tonight. I have some really cool stuff. Let's see. Going 2 times.
We are. Yeah, Matthew, isn't he in Lafayette?
Yeah. Going on West Lafayette. Going once.
Okay.
Going twice. And sold. I think, let's see, was that Corey Kunkel at 18? At 18? I think he might have put in a backup bid.
I see 18.
Or was that, did the 18? No, Henry beat him to 18. Corey got it at 19.
Oh, okay.
Corey got it at $19, Mrs. C.
Okay. Got it.
All right, let's go. Let's see here. We got another half ounce. This one is Liberty Lobby. I've heard of Hobby Lobby. I'm not very familiar with Liberty Lobby, but Andrew Jackson looking tough as nails there. I wouldn't mess with that guy. And let's see what's on the other side. Liberty LL. Liberty. Ooh, I like this. 1978. 240 grains, guaranteed, 999 silver. Liberty Lobby. I don't know, what side do you guys like better? Old Andrew Jackson? Let me take it out of this. Old Andrew Jackson. Well, maybe it would have been. I think I'll put it there. Old Andrew Jackson or Liberty Lobby. LL. Buck and Go on the vintage 1978. It's not a year you see a lot of. You see a lot of the early 70s and a lot of the early 80s, but not the late 70s. That's a half ounce. Half ounce. Wait a minute. 240 grains. Wait a minute. I better go get this. Well, the scales all the way downstairs. I think this is an odd weight, guys. I know it said half ounce in the little package. Let's see. 240 grains. Anybody want to do the math? How many grains in an ounce? Henry Hicks is at 22. Either way, it's vintage and cool. Let's see. Henry Hicks at 22, going one time. Oh, no worries. No worries, Matthew. Henry Hicks at 22, going two times. And I would imagine, late 70s was the gas shortage and the next ice age, according to the tree huggers. Okay. Yeah, I remember seeing pictures of people lined up and going once, going twice, and there we go. It's over a half ounce. All right, there you go. Nice job there on that one. Who was that? Was that Henry Hicks? $22. There you go, Mrs. T.
Okay.
All right. Oh, this one is for sure a half ounce. Says it right on it. A tribute to the United States, Cook Islands, $1. This is actual currency here. It's got the queen on the bell. You can ring her bell. And let's see, it says copy though, but it also says, so it's a copy of a coin. Actually, the stamp looks like it might have been done later. I don't know. But it's a half ounce of 999 fine silver. Well, maybe because it has these two. You have the piece. This is different. You've got the peace dollar. You've got the Morgan dollar. And you got a half ounce of silver. I don't know, what side do you like better? I kind of like this side. Half ounce, Buck and Go. Here we go. When do you ever see both the peace dollar and there they are side by side? The peace dollar looking kind of tough. She looks like the ice queen or something like that with those spikes coming out of her head. Burgon, Henry's at first to 16, American Patriot, 17. On a half ounce of silver. And I don't know, guys. They say stuff's gonna hit the fan at some point in time. I don't know if you watch Yankee Stacking and some of the other channels. They say some of these fractional silver pieces might come in handy someday, somewhere down the road. Yeah, I don't know if we'll really be trading silver for goods and services, but doesn't hurt to have it. I know I've got my share. You guys know that. Corey Kunkel is at 18. 19, because Chris was first to 18. Corey's at 19. And I'm going to say, going one time. And I have plenty of weight. That's why I like the fractional. There's some interesting fractionals out there too, Henry. Going two times. Going once, going twice, and sold. Oh, Rick K. Rick K is the winner.
All right, Rick.
That was our first snipe of the night.
Ooh.
Ow! Snipe. Oh, I forgot to put it up. Matthew likes it when I put it closer to the speaker here.
Yeah. And
Snipe.
he also said that at the Indy airport, there's a coffee shop with your exact logo.
What?
Yeah, and he was trying to get a picture for you, but there was too many people.
At the Indy airport?
Yeah, we've been to the Indy
Who's
airport.
copying my stuff, man? What the heck?
I'm gonna have to take a drive to the Indy airport and check this out.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here's another half ounce.
Thanks, Matthew, for the info, and congrats, Rick.
Yeah. Thanks, Mrs. T, for keeping up. You're looking at the comments. TuliTuli loves that shotgun sound. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of a cartoon or something like that. A tribute to the United States Cook Islands. This one doesn't say copy. It also says half ounce, but unlike the other one that said $1, this one says $2. It's got a Queenie's head on it. Now check out this side. Whoa. It's got a couple of, let's see, American Double Eagle 2020 soaring in tandem, exact copies. I'm telling you, I told you, buck and go, by the way. You're going to see some stuff tonight that you don't see every day. Oh, here's more. Oh boy, look at this. Yeah, I kind of hit the mother load on the fractional. I wasn't sure if I should hold it all till to whatnot on Wednesday night, or if I should let it roll. And I think I can let it roll here. We'll see where it lands. Henry Hicks is on 22. Mentally Corrupted, new member. All right. Thanks for joining, Mentally Corrupted. Glad to have you here and contributing in that way. We appreciate you. You two better copyright that before they do. No kidding.
Yeah.
Well,
Tinder Cafe, so I'll look it up.
Yeah, look it up, Mrs. C. I did.
No, Tinker Cafe. Sorry.
Tinker T. What the heck?
Yeah, we better. Don't you?
I created a website, and so now I'm in the public domain, and I've published that that logo before.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you're back on board, my friend. And I don't even know where we're at, but Henry Hicks, $22. Going once, going twice. Oh, Corey jumps in at 23. And let me start over. Corey at 23, going one time. No copyright, no ownership. I don't even know how to get a copyright. You guys know how to do a copyright? Going two times. And going once, going twice, and whoa, wrong button.
I'm too much a lawyer.
I didn't mean to laugh like that. I meant to say sold. Oh boy, I'm all shook up about this copyright thing.
You are.
I hit the wrong button, Mrs. T.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here.
That is congratulations to.
Oh boy. Let's see. I'm gonna hold up on that one. Ooh, here's a nice little one.
Corey.
Let's go from a half ounce to a quarter ounce. A pretty little quarter ounce, so look at that. You got the Guatemala, and you got the Aztec quarter ounce silver. There you go. Shining there. Buck and go, and the quarter ounce silver. And let's see here. Here's another. All right, Mrs. T. Let's see. I'm going to set one of these little. Let's see. Henry Hicks is at 15. Ooh, I got to set one of these aside for myself too. Ooh. Nice. All right. Let's see. Henry Hicks is at 15. And I'm going to say Henry at 15 going one time. Henry at 15 going two times. Henry at 15 going once, going twice, and old. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to call you old there, Henry. I meant sold. There you go. Mrs. T, make sure that goes to Henry at 15. And, well, he has grandkids, so he must be a little bit old, but it's all good. All right, let's see. Wait till you guys see these other things I have coming up. All right. Oh, look at this. How much silver is this, guys? Oh, 1/10. 1/10 troy ounce. Look who's on this side. Abraham Lincoln. There you go. 1/10 troy ounce, buck and go. In God we trust. Honest Abe on the obverse. Buck and Go on the 110. And tell you what.
Rick K says I'm only 16 years old. Can I bid?
Rick K's only 16?
Wow, Rick K.
Wow. Driving a truck at age 16? Damn. He's a badass.
Yeah.
Although when we met him, he looked a little older than 16.
Yeah, he did.
Henry
and
had
then
tell.
JTT says laughing at auction when you're
16 in dog years, maybe?
that you're calling an auction when you're old. T is saucy tonight.
Oh, man. It's been a weird evening. Going once.
It has been. It's been
If any of you have teenagers, you can probably attest. You've had plenty of weird evenings with misbehaving teenagers. Speaking of 16-year-olds.
Yeah.
All right, who is that, Henry? At 12. There we go. Oops. There we go.
Okay.
Mrs. T,
All right.
you got it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's do another 110. This one is Walking Liberty Design. And there it is. Walking Liberty, Walking Eagle. Looks like the eagle is on the ground guarding its prey or something like that. Buck and Go on the 110. And I'm going to put one of these away. I'm going to show these guys.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. Well, maybe I'll show it in a video or something, but I could show it now. Let's see. Hand me those scissors, Mrs. T. Thank you. Let me take that out. I don't like the plastic.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Oh, okay.
All right, where are we at? Here we go. Henry at 9. Going one time. Supreme Ginger Stacker. Hi, Supreme Ginger. We're doing some fractional here before we get to some silver pours. Henry at 9 going 2 times. And SOLD going once, going twice. And SGS is in the house. So, oh, Rick K tried. Almost.
Mm-hmm.
Held up. There you go, Mrs. T.
Okay.
All right, take a look at, I'll just show you this just for the fun of it. I've got my little, I love my little fractional, oops, upside down, yikes. I've got a little collection of fractionals here, cool stuff that I've come across. And so whenever I come across some cool stuff, I'm going to offer you some of these right here. Scottsdale 5 grammers. There you go. Man, those are cool. But this guy is going in there. And so is this one. Take a look at this. Geiger. Oh, I love it. That's going in my little personal collection here. And I just keep adding to it. But for right now, I'm going to give you guys a chance to get one of these little guys. 5 grammers. See if the, oh yeah, Scottsdale. When do they ever make these little things? $9.99 fine silver, 5 grams in the original plant. Now the plastic is yellowed, which kind of tells me maybe it's been a while since they've made these. Scottsdale silver. But all right, 5 grams, Scottsdale. There she is.
What's the bid?
What's that? Buck and Go. Buck and Go. I would put these in the collectible category. If I could focus, we'd be really cooking with gas here, Mrs. T.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, camera. Do that. Do that.
So my video's behind.
Your video's behind?
I'm going to refresh.
All right, there it is. Speaking of refreshing, that looks much more clear. And let me go here. All right. All right, 5 grams right there. Whew, Henry Hicks at $9. Ooh, less than $2 a gram. Oh boy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. That's a nice piece right there. Maybe we'll save these for whatnot, Mrs. T.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Henry Hicks at 9.
Okay.
Going one time.
I was like,
Oh, hey, Central Michigan's here. Hi, Central Michigan.
I was like 2 things behind.
Were you?
Yeah, weird.
Did that help?
Yeah, I know.
Henry's at 11. All right,
Mhm.
people are, I don't know. I just thought these were kind of collectible. I had to ask my guy at my coin shop to get them out of the back, and he went and shuffling through some stuff and found them. And
One of your buddies.
one of my guys, and that you saw at that coin show last weekend, one of those guys.
Yeah.
The guy we had dinner with, going 2 times to Henry Hicks. And Central's at 12 on the little 5-grammer. Nice little piece there in the original plastic.
Imagine him shuffling.
Central going 1 time. Central going 2 times. And going once, going twice, and hi there, nobody. I'm sure you're somebody, but you go by nobody. Burgon and Henry were a little behind. Central got it at $12. Here you go, Central. Have no fear. Here's your other next chance to get your hands on one of these little guys. In case you missed the reverse, it says it right on there, Scottsdale Silver. And it's got that iconic lion on the front. Buck and go. Buck and go.
I like them. They're cute.
Yeah, maybe I should save a couple more. All right, where are we at? Henry at 11. Now let's see what I have next here. There's that. Oh, did I only have? Oh, I had 2 of those Geigers. Oh, here's another weird little thing. All right, maybe I should save this one too. I don't know. All right, Henry at 13, going 1 time. Henry at 13, going 2 times. Let's see who gets it. Going once, going twice, and sold. And I believe Henry got it at 13. Even though it's so tiny, it's only 5 grams. I don't know, just something about the weight of silver that it kind of throws you off, that it looks like it should be lighter than it actually is. There's another one. Buck and go. Buck and go. It's a nice little bar. Not something you see every day. That's for sure.
I haven't seen these.
Let's see. I'll put that there. Put that there. Okay. Let's see. American Patriot at 10. American Patriot at 10. And I'm going to say going 1 time. That thick girl was sold on Wednesday night. Remember that paper currency, Mrs. T, with the thick bottom? They're still talking about it.
Still talking about it?
Goodness. All right, American Patriot going once, going twice, and Matthew jumps in at 11. And let's see where she goes. Makes it back up to 13 or what? Yeah, I was happy that he was able to dig those out of the back safe. Burgon's at 12. And let's see. Let me see this here. Let's see. What is... okay, never mind. We're good. Where are we at? 1 time. Burgon at 12. Going 2 times to Burgon at 12. And going once. Going... I did it again. Let me put the S in there. S-O-L-D. Going once, going twice, and sold. Here you go, Burgon. Nice one. Nice little piece there. All right. I don't even know if I should do this one. This one. This is tiny little Geiger. 1 grammer. We've all seen the larger ones, but look at this. We've all seen the square ones, but have you seen the little rectangular bar by Geiger? 1 gram, 1G, that's what it says, by Geiger. You see it? All right, Geiger, 1 grammer, buck and go. There she goes. There's that famous Geiger.
Do you want to do your gong?
Oh, sure. We could do a gong in just a minute.
Okay.
All right, American Patriot, Henry Hicks. We've got quite a big Geiger. I don't know what it is about Geiger. It just draws a lot of attention and a lot of dollars spent on the Geiger. It's primo stuff.
Good night, Cranky.
Cranky's out of here?
Yeah.
All right, Cranky.
Thanks, Cranky.
Have a good one. All right, we're going to do some bars in a little while. I mean, some pours in a little while. See how they go. Going one time. Let's see. Geiger, Henry, going 2 times. 7 stacks is here. Rick K is at 14 on the Geiger. Rick knows about the collectability of that Geiger. Going 1 time to Rick on the Geiger. Going 2 times to Rick at 14. And I'm going to say going once, going twice, and sold. Rick K. Nice little piece there. All right, Mrs. T. Let's see. Yeah, I only had 2 Geigers, I think. I put one in my collection. All right. Well, you want to do that gaw? Let's do a gaw.
It's right here, number 2.
All right.
I think this is it.
There we go, guys. Let me zoom out just a little bit. We've got 4 pieces here. Zoom out so you can see it. And pan up just a little bit. All right, going once, going twice. What am I doing? I'm getting distracted by my teenager again. All right, here we go. In the history of Mexican coins video, what is Russ Vega's YouTube handle? What is Russ Vega's YouTube handle? I did a video, one of those flashback videos from a year ago, and very critically acclaimed. A lot of people really, really liked that video. The history was awesome. If you didn't know, Russ Vega goes by the handle, the Millennial Numismatist, and I highly suggest that at some point in time, maybe you write this down, make a note to yourself, go to subscribe to his channel and tell him T sent you. He is excellent. And I love learning from that dude. Even though he's a millennial, he's a young guy compared to Mrs. T and me.
Right.
You know, it's all relative, unless you're 16 years old like Rick K.
Yeah.
He's a young guy. And thanks for reminding everybody to join the Remind. I didn't do a commercial, did I, Mrs. T?
No.
Where's my commercials? You're not handing me my commercials. Remember?
Here.
All right, so commercial number 1 that we forgot was subscribe and hit the bell. And commercial number 2, I think TuliTuli remembered, hit that Remind group, join it, text this number 81010, this message at AGH3AB. Tuli put the link in the comments there. And let's see who got this. He did say 1 chip per night, per win, right? No, 1 chip per night. Yeah, let's see. Rick K, Millennial Numismatist. Indiana in person. Newt, TheSilverStacker, and Central Michigan. Boom, 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 boom.
Congratulations.
4. There we go. All right. Let's see. We ran those little fractionals for quite a while. Take a look. This is a 20 gram, so this is a weird size. Let me show you this little guy. We the People on one side. History of America, ratification of the U.S. Constitution. 20 grams, so about roughly 2/3 of an ounce. An ounce is 31 grams. And on this side, you have Republic of Liberia. It says 20G there, 20 grams. Get that off of there. And 2007. Get your little palm tree and a little ship in the background. There you go. I don't know what's that. You like this side? It's kind of plain. Kind of like this side with the seal of Liberia. It's kind of cool, actually. 20 grammer, a buck and go. See if I don't go upside down again. Here we go. 20 grammer, buck and go, amigos. All right. Let me get down to the bottom of the chat here.
Mm-hmm.
And again, about 2/3 of an ounce of silver. Oh, is that a cannon in the front? Looks like a wagon wheel. Looks like a wheelbarrow, old-fashioned wheelbarrow. The sun is coming up. You got ship. You got all kinds of stuff on that thing. American Patriot at $22. Now, do you remember, Mrs. C, that back in the day, like a palm tree used to mean something funny?
Mm-hmm.
And now it's an upside-down pineapple means something funny.
Oh, boy.
And so there's the palm tree coin right there. American Patriot going $22. And I'm going to say going once. Every generation has their own weird stuff. Going twice. And sold. All right, American Patriot gets the palm tree coin. There you go. With a little ship in the background.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, Mrs. C.
Okay.
Let's see. Hey, is David still here? Let's do a little 2-cent piece. What the heck? A little numismatics here. 2 cents. What year is this? 1866. Holy smokes. And you could actually still read the date there. Lord knows when somebody put $14. That could have been 1982 when they put that number on there. I like this. A 2-cent piece from, and my lighting isn't the best, 2-cent piece from 1866. All right. And look at that handwriting up there. That looks old too. It looks like somebody's old hand wrote 2 cents. All right.
Why do you have to say it that way?
Because it looks all like shaky handwriting from some,
And that's how you would.
That's it. You and I are going to be writing like that someday.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that will be like AI. We'll just think it, and
Yeah,
that's a 2-cent piece, and
then it would be written.
then it'll be so. All right, here we go. 1866, 2 cent. Any numismatic people, or do you want to just stick to all silver? My wife was turning peasants into frogs in Salon. What? I don't even know. What American Patriots at $5 on the numismatic piece. Oh man, I liked it so much I paid $10 for it, to be honest with you. I just like cool numismatic stuff. We'll see if I make $1 or lose a few dollars on this one. I just, 1866. How do you not like that? All right, David is at $6. And let's see, might be able to deal the night. Silver bean counter. Hey. Hello, silver bean counter. Now, people are waking up a little bit here. American Patriots at 7. Pete Clark, you're a little behind on the numismatic piece, a little 2-cent piece. And we're going to say going one time. Silver bean counter, awesome channel. One of my early guys when I first started up on YouTube. I emailed several people, Silver Britches, Silver Bean Counter, Yankee Stacking, Silver Dragons, who else? Several others. And Silver Bean Counter not only responded and gave me some advice, but he was like brutally honest with me and like, dude, get a better microphone. And I'm glad somebody said that. And oh, you know what else he told me, Mrs. T?
Mm-hmm.
He said, hey man, you might want to cut your fingernails because I made a video and like, I don't know, I had just gotten into, from working or something like that. And I was just inspired to make a video and I didn't even pay attention to what my fingers look like and it looked like hell. And he's like, hey, you might want to consider cleaning up your nails a little bit there, buddy.
And you're like,
and I'm like, thanks for the advice. People notice.
Yeah.
David's doubloons going once, going twice, and
he's like, look at you now.
thanks, Mr. Bean. And guys, if you're not, subscribed to Mrs. T, there you go. If you're not subscribed to the Silver Bean Counter, it would be in your best interest to do so. All right, 2015. Ooh, pristine, perfect. Man, both sides. No milk spots, no nothing. Looks like it's right out of a tube. 2015 ASC, buck and go. That's how we do it around here. Buck and go. And we'll see what the market feels about American Silver Eagles tonight. I bought some today. They won't be in till next week sometime. But I bought some thinking, well, people like the ASCs, that's for sure. And who wouldn't? All right, there we go. Camera's not the best. American Patriot is at 32. Let me see if I can maybe change. Which lighting looks best? I think they all. That one?
Yeah, well, don't that one because.
Down?
No. Because it was blue or yellow. We don't want that.
All right, how's that? All right. No, Silver Bean Counter. Just feel free to comment and post your bid. And the funny thing is, we just trust the people that show up, and lo and behold, they all pay, and it's pretty cool. You could do Venmo, you could do CashApp. We really don't prefer that. What we really prefer is PayPal, and all the information is just scrolling across the bottom there. Some people don't have PayPal for whatever reason, and so that's why we offer those other two. But in all honesty, they're a bit of a pain in the rear end because then we have to go hunt down people's addresses and stuff. And PayPal has it all conveniently. All we have to do is hit a button that's print label, and we're good to go on PayPal. Going one time. I don't even know where we're at. It is a pretty one. Going two times. And I think this one's going at $32. So that would be $4 over spot on a pristine backdate. Going once. Oh, Corey jumps in at 33. And David's at 34. David at 34. Corey at 35 going one time. And whoever is in the lead, when I say sold and type out the word SOLD, and we're going Corey at 35. Going two times. AP, and by the way, this is the only ASC I have tonight. No, wait a minute. I stand corrected. I have like two more, and that's it. And, Corey is at 36. Corey is at 36, going one time. And once I hit sold and type it in, then anything north of that is a live bid, and anything south of that is too late. And going once, going twice, and sold. So it looks like Corey at 35, right? Corey at 35. With 36 was the backup, so he got it at 35. There you go, Mrs. C. All right, let's run another one. I don't remember. Ooh, 90s, 1993. Let me take it out of this flip. Might be. Actually, I think this one's a little cloudy. This one. Full disclosure here, I'd rather let you know ahead of time. Wait a minute. Maybe that was just the flip that looked like crap. Actually, this one's pretty good. It's a little. No, wait a minute. No, it's a little milky. Milky Eagle, 1993. This would be, well, this side's perfect. This would be like if you had a album and you need that 93 just until you get a nicer one, or you just want to stack it. You don't give a darn. And you're just in it for the silver, and that's it. Buck and go on an old backdate 1993. Looks like she stepped in a milky puddle and it's splashing. American Patriot silver bean counter is at 31 on the 1993. So how old is that? Let's see, 30 years old. SBC at 31, going one time. And let's see, SBC, if it holds up, going two times. And this is one, maybe you just toss it in your tube. Or, American Patriot is at 32. I have a Dansko album with my American, since 86 on, I have them. The rest of them are in tubes put away. American Patriot at 32, going one time. American Patriot at 32, going two times. And we certainly do appreciate you guys coming to our auction, supporting the cause, and helping us make all these videos. And sold on that one. All right, Mrs. T, what do you think? Should we do is anybody in the mood for a silver pour? All right, let me know if anybody. I know some of you tried to get the tea bears, and these are so fresh. I didn't even have a chance to make certificates of authenticity. Let's see. Let me try this one. Here, this little guy. Ooh, this is the Michael Jordan one, number 23.
Oh.
Tea bear number 23. This is a TheSilverStacker original. Oh, Mrs. T, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to weigh these guys.
Oh.
And
Do you want me to run and get the scale?
yeah, do you know where it's at? Down by where I do my work?
Okay,
yeah, you go get that.
Okay.
I'll put this little guy here. We'll kind of talk a little bit. And yeah, this is, to my knowledge, and this guy looks kind of chunky actually. He'll probably be over an ounce. To my knowledge, I'm the only one making silver gummy bears, even complete with little pads of his feet there. I don't know how well you could see that. See that? I mean, that's the detail. He's got his little eyes and looks just like an Albanese gummy bear. Matter of fact, he will come with, let me get up here. Ooh, remember I told you guys I hurt my leg? It's starting to heal up, but it's still a little bit sore. We will be sure to send him along with his inspiration, Albanese gummy bear. There you go. You'll get his little colorful family there. But don't eat this guy unless you want to clear all the microbes out of your intestines with the antimicrobial properties. So there we go. T-Bear. Before we run him, is the toy guy here? And all right, cool. Christopher James said yes. All right. What we'll do is as soon as I get a weight for you, we will be ready to rock and roll. Definitely not edible. How much does it weigh? Mrs. T just went to go get the scale, and we're going to weigh this guy probably. All right, let's do a guess. How much do you guys look at the thickness? I'm going to say this weighs 1.2 ounces. Might be 1.3. I'm going to go on the low side. 1.2 ounces. 1.2 ounce. Hey, Crafty Stacker says, love my T-Bear. Thank you very much, Crafty Stacker. That's really nice of you. And Tuli saying 1.12. All right, everybody guess. Henry Hicks says 1.4. Let me show you again. And he's a chunker there. Yeah, the Michael Jordan, number 23. He is a chunker. And there he is. All right, let's see where all of our curiosity will be satisfied in just a moment here. All right, thanks, Mrs. T. Take that. You see? Okay. The big reveal. What's he weigh? 6-pack says 1.35. I'll tell you what. Let's give a gram of silver to whoever's closest, Mrs. T, just for the heck of it.
Okay.
We'll have a little contest.
Okay.
All right. Silver bean counter says 1 ounce, under an ounce. He's like on when you go on Price is Right.
Oh.
The guy that says $1 under an ounce. All right. Let's see who's closest.
Okay.
All right. They're going out to the tenths of or the hundredths. So I'm going to say 6-pack says 1.35. I'm going to say 1.38. Here we go. Oh, no. 1.22. Oh, Chris H said 1.23.
Wow.
JK said 1.22 before I even put it on there.
Yeah.
JK. Nice job. Give JK. Let's hear it for JK. All right. Yeah, give him a little grandma silver there. Good guess. Wow. All right, guys. These were going on Whatnot for over $50. So your bidding will kind of determine right now, do I just save these all for Whatnot, or do you guys like them enough, or where do we go with this? So buck and go on a T-Bear. And Mrs. T, will you hand me a certificate of authenticity? They're right in this right here with, and careful, they might fall out. And let me have that pen. And I'm going to write down Henry. Let's see, I've got a couple guys. What did I say? 1.2?
Yes.
1.2, number 23, the Michael Jordan bear. All right, here's the certificate of authenticity that'll come with it. Oh, and you'll also get the gummy bears to boot. Let's see, American Patriot at 45. Mentally Corrupted says, neat, thank you. I dreamed these up. We made it happen. TuliTuli at 50. We made it happen, and I was so pleased that I got a good response from people who appreciated the artistic effort, the execution. Mrs. T, I just threw 3 more of them back in the scrap heap that I looked at more closely, and they didn't meet the specs. Corey's at 51. I'm like, well, you know what? I don't want to put something in a bag and send it to somebody across the country, and I'm not really. Is it a gummy bear or is it Ted? It's a gummy. It's a gummy T-Bear. Kind of resembles Ted though. 53 to TuliTuli. We've got a little battle going. I'm gonna take a sip of water, let these guys battle it out. Yeah, I know. Let me open up this other window, Mrs. T. The teenager next door stopped chopping wood, so we won't make all kinds of racket. All right, TuliTuli at 53 going one time.
Why?
He was pounding something or doing something.
Like teenagers. Like,
yeah.
What the heck?
I don't know. Oh yeah. TuliTuli's backup bid there.
Yeah.
Going once, going twice, and sold. TuliTuli, 55. There we go. Thank you, TuliTuli.
Okay.
You have a heck of a collection going. That's awesome. All right. Well. Oh.
You only have 2 out there?
Here's number 22. That's my lucky number, by the way. 22. 2-2. Double deuce. Let's see. I'm going to say he is like 1 and change. Let me get. There it is. See if anybody else wants to guess. You've got 5 seconds to guess before I put him down. I'm going to say 1.22. No. I'm going to say, no, I'm going to say a little less. I'm going to say 1.01. Ooh, 1.035. So pretty close. Over an ounce though. Over an ounce of beautiful silver there. And let's see, this guy, number 22, double deuce. It's my number on my softball jersey.
And guess 1.02.
What's that?
Tuli guess 1.02.
What is it? What was that? Hand me a certificate of authenticity, por favor. All right, let's just verify one more time. I'm gonna get it right. 1.03. 1.03. So you guys take a look. Ooh, as I break my scale. No, it's still good. You getting all shook up, Mrs. T.
Yeah.
Well, I was trying to write it down before I forget. 1.03. And there's that. There's that. There's that. And I need that little marker. Was it 1.03 or 1.3?
Yeah, 1.03.
So that's basically 1.0. And And this is, now I'm writing like a little old man. All right, there we go.
Oh my goodness.
There we go.
Okay.
All right. Now, I was shooting on each one of these. In full disclosure, I was shooting as I was pouring these. I was trying to get it to be 1 ounce exactly. So there you go. That was my whole goal, to make this 1 ounce. And this one is right on the money here.
Mm-hmm.
There he is. All right.
Number 22.
This is number 22. An American Patriot is at $40. Ooh, bargain.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Corey says, no, not that cheap. Got to bump it up a little bit. We're hoping to have these little guys in the $50 range. Corey is at 41, and we're going to say Tuli's at 45. So you've got to be at 46 or higher, and Corey is. And got a little battle going on here.
Mm-hmm.
When I have them, Tuli, when I have them, like in this, I have a beaker. When I have them all in this beaker, and the whole beaker was like stacked up with them, they do look kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
Corey is putting a hammer down at $55. Let's see if that holds up on the perfectly 1 ounce, number 22, double deuce. His lucky number. Oh boy, there's the alarm system. Corey at 55, going 2 times. And going once, going twice, and sold to Corey at 55. Congratulations, Corey. All right, well, last one of the night. Here you go, Mrs. T.
Okay.
Thank you, dear.
Mm-hmm.
Last one of the night. Let's see. I'll show you. Oh, there's a knock everything down. Turn that on. Still works. Still works. It works even upside down. Let's see. How about if I put it there? All right. I'm thinking 1.1.
That's what you're thinking?
I'm thinking 1.1. Here we
What
go.
number is it?
What's that?
Number?
Good question. Number 24.
Okay.
Number 24.
And you're thinking?
Yeah, 1.1. Bam, 1.13, but we're going to call it 1.1.
So Rick was at 1.15.
All right. There we go. There he is. Mentally corrupted says he generally sells his pours at 2 times spot. And yeah, I think 2 times spot is really good. That would be at like $56 on these. So I'd be happy with that. I'm working on it, mentally corrupted. I'm trying to get better and learning my skills. And Mrs. T, can you hand me another one of those little certificates?
Yeah.
As these guys are bidding, I'll knock that out. This is the last one.
Yeah.
Oh, there aren't any others cut out?
No.
All right. Well, yeah. Scissors
Right there.
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm learning. Trying to get better, honing my skills, messing up.
Yeah.
And redoing. That happens frequently.
Yeah.
And experimenting. And like, for example, the tea bears were an experiment. I didn't know if they'd come out that great or not. Let's see. 1.1. And what number is this? 24?
Yes.
There it is. All right, last one of the night, guys. Last one of the night. There he is. All right. And put that with that. So I keep that pen there. All right, TuliTuli is at 51. And yeah, no such thing as perfection every time. That's for sure. And I would say on these, for every bear that I make and passes quality control, 1 goes back in the furnace. And it's probably about a 1-to-1, which mentally corrupted. Probably not a great ratio, but like I said, they're so teeny tiny when you're trying to pour in so precisely. It's not the easiest thing in the world. So TuliTuli knows, other people who do silver pours know. By the way, going one time to TuliTuli, and going 2 times to TuliTuli. Those of us who know, we know. The smaller the project, Corey's at 55. The smaller the project and the more precision that is required, the tougher it is. All right, Corey at 55 going one time. Corey likes these guys. It's normal. Sometimes I have 1 out of 5. Okay, I don't feel so bad then. Because there are stretches where I'll get like Tuli's at 56. There'll be stretches where I get 2 in a row that pour well and meet my satisfaction. And then I'll goof up on 3 in a row. And it'll be a little irritating. 56 to Tuli going one time. Corey, your turn if you want to bump it up. And he does. Corey bumps it up to 57. Last one of the night. And I don't know if I'll have any chance. I'm going to try, but I sure can't do it tomorrow. I'm not going to be silver pouring on Mother's Day. Unless Mrs. T wants me to. She gets me out there cracking that whip. Get out there, boy. Pour that silver. Corey Kunkel, 57, going one time. No, in all seriousness, with the crazy stuff we have going on this week, I don't know if I'll be able to pour between now and Wednesday. I'm going to try, but between packing all the stuff from tonight up and everything else we have going on, I don't know if I'll get that opportunity. Going once, going twice, Corey at 57, and sold. Thank you, Corey. And thank you, Tuli, for your bids. And I think, Corey, you'll like that. There you go. Comes with gummy bear. All right. Mrs. T, I say it's time for another giveaway. What the heck?
Okay, there's your number 3 with your commercial.
Oh, and you included the commercial. And I didn't forget about it either. All right, there we go. We got 3 grams. And we're going to give people some silver just for the heck of it. And we appreciate everybody being here. Goal number 3, don't forget to like and comment on all videos, so whether it's Silver Bean Counter or TuliTuli or any Central Michigan or anybody else that you're watching, just make it a habit. Hit that like as soon as you start the video. If the video really sucks, you could always unlike it, but give them the benefit of the doubt, at least for the effort. Hit that like button, and commenting also really helps that infamous, I won't even say famous, that infamous YouTube algorithm that you hear all of us complaining about, because we're all baffled, because sometimes we make what we feel is the best video in the world and YouTube doesn't share it. And then other times we throw something together and YouTube acts like it's the best video it's ever been on the planet. And it's just a mystery. All right. Will you join me on my Whatnot auction on Wednesday? If you answer yes, and if you're telling the truth, I would kindly ask you to join me on Wednesday. Even if you're just hanging out, you don't even have to buy anything. Just come check out. I'll accept sure as well. But yeah, come join us on Wednesday night. It's a different format and a lot more. You'll be able to hear my music, unlike YouTube that does not allow me. And Tuli, do you have that link handy, or should I go look it up? I know I changed my Whatnot handle, so they kind of goof things up. Let's see here. What's that? Yeah, it was the underscore. Jeff Tuli Tiger says, put me down for a maybe. And let's see if we can find that link. I'm looking forward to whoever gets to it first. And it's a lot of fun, actually, and it's kind of addicting once you do get on Whatnot. Let's see. Here we go. I'm looking at my files, and then Whatnot, and the link, and I need to copy and paste. And then Mrs. T, if you want to scroll up and see who won, who are the first 4. Control copy. There's that. All right, here is the link right here. So you can find me on Whatnot. And it's the TheSilverStacker. And if you join Whatnot, if you're new to Whatnot, you will get a $15 credit on your purchase. So if you spend $45 on a T-Bear, you only have to pay $30 for it. So
yeah, and I had
okay.
I had
Noob.
No, not Noob Stacker.
Noob. Okay.
6-pack 110.
Okay.
And Central Michigan.
All right. Congratulations, guys. Thanks for looking that up, Mrs. T, while I was fumbling around. WTX metal detecting. Hi T, how do I join this auction? Hey, you're already here. All you have to do is put bids in the comments and you're good to go. Hey, Selwyn's here. Hi, Selwyn. It's been a while. Nice to have you back. And yeah, just bid in the comments. And Mrs. T and I simply trust that you'll pay after the auction. And so, for example, if you like the Year of the Monkey, ooh, look at that monkey hanging around, 2016, hanging around. Woo, super shiny too. Remember, Mrs. T, when I was all scared about showing my face on here? Now I'm a little bit more loosey-goosey with it. There, you can see me in my glasses, just barely. Here. I'll even wave at you. Hello there. Hello. 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 All right. There we go. Year of the Monkey. Look at that monkey just sitting around eating some kind of fruit off of a tree. Maybe those are just leaves. Yeah, they appear to be leaves. He's just chilling. The chilling monkey. That's what we'll call that. Buck and go. Any Libertons? Oh. A really nice one right here, MS66 in an NGC, which these guys grade hard on their Libertons. It's a nice Liberton. We might throw that out. Yes, 1 ounce. Let's see. It says it right here. 1 troy ounce. There it is. So if you're participating in Silver Struck's guardhouse box challenge, this one already comes in the nice little plastic capsule. You put it right in your guardhouse box and you're good to go. You guys want to see a sneak peek of one that's going to go in mine? Here, let me show you. Before I even make the video showing it.
You want to hand it out?
Yeah, take a look at this. I have never seen these before, guys. I paid $40. Then this is not for an auction. I paid $45 for this one. I just hope it fits in a capsule. But Geiger, old school. Look at that, guys. So I'll have to make a little short or maybe even a long format video because I have another one. Oh, oh boy. Yeah, here's another one that'll go in there. Here's your preview. You got a turkey riding in a corn on the cob. Corn on the cob. Oh, it's got all kinds of crazy stuff going on there. Yeah. But anyway, if you want a monkey for yours, American Patriots at 31 on the monkey. Back and forth, barbecuing. No worries. Barbecuing sounds good. I had some fried shrimp today, and I ate all of mine and half of Mrs. T's. And, ooh, man, stuffed. All right. 31, that's a good price. Oh, Corey Kunkel is at 35. I was going to say 31 is a steal on a cool looking monkey like that. I like my silver art bars.
Turkey riding a corn cob.
Yeah, craziness.
Yeah,
who thinks of this stuff in 1973? Somebody on some artist somewhere just laughing his ass off probably. Corey Kunkel, 35, going 2 times. And going once, 6-pack tried. I thank you for trying 6-pack. Corey at 35 going once, going twice. And we haven't had too many snipes tonight. And sold. There we go. You're the monkey to Corey. Next big light show tonight. Yeah. What is this? Why do I keep hearing about people talking about the Aurora Borealis?
Yeah, that they were.
We can't see it from here in Indiana, can we?
Yes, a bunch of pictures were on Facebook at 3 in the morning. So like,
at what time?
People were up at 3 in the morning.
Here in Northwest Indiana?
Yes.
With all this light pollution, we can still see it?
Yes.
Maybe we should go to my mom and dad's. My mom and dad live a little further out in the country, and it's darker. Someone asked about a Libertad, and oh boy.
See, they're seeing it everywhere. Like Knox saw it in Tennessee.
Down in Tennessee, it stretches that far. All right. What time, guys? What time should we be up?
They're seeing it in Michigan.
In Northwest Indiana time. What time should we be up? 3 in the morning, Mrs. T?
Well, I don't know. I saw on Facebook they were posting.
All right, you tell me. It's Mother's Day. If you want to get up that early, I'll get up with you. Well, I'll go climb on the roof in my skivvies if I have to see this. I've never seen the Aurora Borealis. All right, there you go. Man, look at that. How this thing didn't get a 67 or a 68, I have no idea. You should be out now. I'm doing an auction right now, man. No, maybe after the auction, we'll go look.
I don't know.
All right, I'm going to start this, not at a buck and go, and talk about a beautiful site. This one's going to have to start at $78 at least 70. I'll go a couple bucks under $80, but really I was hoping this thing would go to like 90 or so. But 78 American. I should have. Why did I open my mouth, Mrs. T? 78. All right, American Patriot 78. That's a low cost on such a beauty. If it was in PCGS, it'd probably be a 67 or 68. It's a beauty. And American Patriots started us off. Guys, here's one for your collection right here. For ladies. Look at that. All right, I'm going to take a sip of water and hope somebody else makes another bid, or else I'm going to be regretting that I started it way too low.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I guess
this could qualify as I think I might need to go up on the roof right now, Mrs. T, and go start looking. Mm-hmm. Oh boy, $78. Let's see, American Patriot. If you get it at that would be the steal of the night. Only because I opened up my big mouth and started it there. Yeah. I should have started it at $85 easily. American Patriot. Are you guys seeing what's happening here? Or did everybody go to their windows and look out the window?
I think
there's heads poking out window. All right, Crafty's at 82. Woo! Thank you, Crafty, for at least giving me over $80.
Heads poking out the window.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. This is a gorgeous one. Gorgeous. And yeah. All right, American Patriot at 83. We're bumping up a little bit by a little bit.
At the dunes, they have beautiful pictures from the dunes.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. I know a family that lives out there by the dunes. Maybe we go park by their house and walk over. Let's see. AP at 83, Tuli says, going one time. We're all right. Now you guys got me hooked. I need to see it. We went to Michigan one year and all we saw was satellites floating through the air. Yeah. We didn't see the Aurora Borealis.
He kept saying we would.
Yeah. Going once, going twice. Maybe we didn't drink enough wine or something like that. Maybe we would have saw it. Going once, going twice. American Patriot and... Oh my goodness. Kevin called out of nowhere. Oh boy. Here we go. This is it. Pow! Snipe of the night.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that was a heck of a snipe right there. And I am sorry, American Patriot. Woo! Kevin called. Gotcha. Kevin out of nowhere, waiting behind a tree or something like that already. And pow! Woo! All right. Let's see. Let's do another little silver pour. Not one of mine. Monarch Precious Metals. Nice little stamped silver. 1 troy ounce, $9.99. Let's see if we can't get this up to 35 or 36 bucks or so. But you guys are the buyers tonight, and you guys are the market, and we'll see what the market dictates. Buck and go on a little 1 ounce silver from Monarch Precious Metals. Here she is. Buck and go, amigos. Culture of currency. Hi there. Yeah, Monarch is fantastic. If I remember correctly, they're out of the Pacific Northwest somewhere. Feel free to let me know, Culture of Currency, if I'm off on that. I know you know a whole lot, but I thought they were out of Pacific Northwest. Washington State, maybe, something like that. Ton Tavern is at, hey, Ton. Ton's at 35. And let's see here where we go. Tony is here. Oh, Mrs. T, look at this. We have over 50 people here.
Yeah.
All right, let's do another silver pour or two of my own after this. Let's see, ton at 35, going 1 time. And ton at 35, going 2 times. Nice to see everybody. They're out of Oregon. Okay, I wasn't too far off.
Yeah.
Kind of had the right idea, Pacific Northwest. And thank you for verifying that, Culture of Currency. 6-pack's at 36. And Burgon was right behind. So Burgon, you'd have to bump it up a buck. And Jason says, I'm in Portland, Oregon. Never been there. That's one area of the country that Mrs. T and I have not been. We've been a lot of places, but I wanted to get her up to Seattle because she watched the heck out of this one show about this little doctor, this little hoochie doctor. What was her name?
She was in Hoochie.
Grey's Anatomy. Oh yeah, she was on there for like 22 years. Going once, and they kept showing these.
Oh my God.
Going twice, and yeah, she.
So you wanted to go, and then that year it was like there was a heat wave, if you remember.
Yeah, they had a
Remember,
heat wave out there,
people were
and who got
dying.
that? A 6-pack, $36.
And I'm like, oh, we're not going.
All right, nice job hitting a 6-pack. All right, from a 6-pack to a 6-shooter. Now this is probably about maybe 14, 15 shots out of this one. Let's see here. 1.3 ounce, so we're going a little heavier. This is my own, and you see my T logo there. And out of the little ones like this is only number 4. So you're getting low numbers here on the neat little piece. Let's see. This is modeled actually after a 1911 model. For those of you who are enthusiasts of the Second Amendment. And once again, I'll show you. There's the obverse. Just poured this not long ago. 1.3 ounces of coolness with my T logo and number 4. And what the heck? We'll do buck and go. Buck and go. We'll see who here likes this piece that I am offering to you. There it is. Pretty anatomically correct there. It's a nice model, 1911. Burgon starts us off at 32. And again, it's 1.3 ounces. So you're talking, let's see. Gosh, probably about, not quite 40, about $39 just in the silver content alone. TuliTuli's at 45. And so I was hoping people would appreciate it. What's
Can
that?
you
Mrs.
go
T?
back and look on your screen? Because
Sure.
I had 6-pack. I wrote down in the last one 6-pack at 36, but Tuli put Burgon.
I had 6-pack was ahead of Burgon.
Okay.
So 6-pack and Burgon were almost simultaneously.
Okay.
They both responded at 843, but 6-pack was above Burgon on my list. And American Patriot is at 46.
So just that they know.
Okay. Yep.
Okay.
The 6-pack got it.
Okay.
And let's see. I love it. Need that mold. Yeah, it's a little guy, and it's again a little bit of a challenge since the mold is so teeny tiny, pouring into it. But it's all good. And sometimes they just go right back in the furnace. Let's see. No worries, TuliTuli.
Yeah.
American
You're
Patriot
making sure.
is at 46. And Burgon's cool about it.
Yeah.
That's the thing. We
Yeah.
have a really nice group here.
Yes, thank you. Sure.
7 said the Colt 1911, also known as 1911, single action, recoil operated, and for the 45 ACP. Okay. Thank you, 7, for that knowledge you're dropping there. And in all honesty, I'm a Glock guy. I've got Smith & Wessons. I don't know if I don't think I've ever even fired a 1911. But it is an iconic piece and a workhorse for decade after decade after decade. Hickok 45 on YouTube tends to feel that's one of his favorite pieces. Let's see. I'm looking at going 2 times. I don't even know what the price is. I don't know who's bidding here. Let's see. And I'm going to say, Tuli's at 47. Mm-hmm. And let's see. Brandon says his first firearm. Yeah, that's a heck of a piece to start off with. Tuli at 47 going 1 time. Tuli at 47 going 2 times. And going once, going twice, and sold. Tuli, I think you got a good price there. Mm-hmm. Under 50, I think you did very well on that one. Yep, Jeff, Tuli, Tiger Thomas. Yeah, I've got a couple of Glocks. Glock 19 Gen 5 is my latest. And let's see. I'll tell you what. Let's go back to some vintage silver, Liberty silver, A-Mark 999, A-Mark silver. And this one is, I'll tell you what, buck and go on this. We'll see what this 1 ounce of A-Mark silver goes for. And test the market here. And then we'll do, I have an interesting piece here.
This little confident developed.
All right, this next piece, we'll get to that in a minute. Let's see what this first one goes for. American Patriot 28, Knox 29. So basically we're at melt or at spot price there. B Soldier is at 30. B Soldier is at 30. And let's see if we get a little north of that. Hey there, B Soldier. Welcome. And let's see. I'm going to start the countdown. I was just testing the market to see if anybody likes this old 1980s silver. Going 1 time. Going 2 times. Might even be 90 or 91. I don't know. Going once. Going twice. And sold. All right. There we go. Off with that one. Okay. I've got a piece, guys. I just remembered that you guys might actually. Well, I've got a couple pieces to show you. Let me one at a time. The first one is right here. This is, since we were talking about protecting ourselves earlier, when injustice becomes law, resistance becomes duty. It's got a scary looking skull on it, and a couple of and it even has the "Don't Tread on Me" snake. I forget what that flag is called, but it's got that, and it's got a couple of pieces on either side. I don't know how well you can see that. On this side, it says 2 troy ounces, intaglio mint, and nice design, very nice. You got the pillar there, intaglio mint. This is the crazy looking side. I'm not sure when this is from, but it's 2 beautiful ounces. I don't know if I want to. Should I trust the chat here and trust the crowd to get us up to $80 on this one, or should I just start it high, Mrs. T?
I don't know. What do you? I think you should just start it high.
Start it high.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're gonna start it high. We're going to double our normal start price. We'll start at $2 instead of $1. There we go. We just doubled it. Double what we normally start. I was hoping
I
this.
knew that you will have an answer for what I have to say.
You know what? It's Mother's Day weekend. I have to say yes to everything you say. You want to climb on the roof and look at the sky? We can do that. Look at that. Woo-wee!
Yeah.
That's a crazy looking piece right there, guys. You got all kinds of stuff going on there. 61. That's way below my price. Oh, maybe I should have started at high. Waco, Texas. Same place as Chip and Joanna Gaines. Maybe Fixer Upper was the inspiration. Also a guy named David Koresh, if I remember correctly. Kevin Calls at 65. I think I might have paid $70 for this, thinking, okay, I'll get 80 for it because it's such a crazy, cool looking piece. And there are enough Second Amendment rights folks that like it. Right now, we've got different people showing up, though. Let's see. We've got Kevin Call, American Patriot, Steve S. Yeah, that's a 2-ouncer right there. Chunky bad boy. Look at that. Nice heavy in the hand, chunky bad boy. And it's a mean looking piece. I need to go target shooting. How about on Mother's Day? A little Mother's Day target shooting? I got to look, guys. Her reaction was basically this. Did you hear that?
Oh,
I got the look and I knew it was immediately. All right, American Patriot hits the 70 mark.
Now you're just messing around.
I know. All right. Mrs. T, have I told you you look nice today? American Patriot at 70. Yeah, Newt, that's a Father's Day outing. I'm right on. That's right around the corner. I'm counting down the days.
Yeah, you make it a whole week.
AP.
It's like it's Father's Day week.
At $70. AP going once. Steve S jumps in there at 71. AP, you're out now. Look at that piece. I thought, man, that's going to be an $80 piece all day long. Steve S at 71 going one time. Maybe somebody will try to snipe. Steve, you might want to put in a backup bid. I don't know, I'm just saying. There was a lot of interest. Going 2 times. Going once. Going twice. And sold. Let's see, did it hold up? Ooh, Kevin tried, but he was just a little bit late. So did Burgon. Oh boy, Steve S, $71. I think you got a good deal there. And you held off the snipers. Good for you. I was all poised, ready with that little snipe sound. And it didn't happen. By the way, if you're just joining us, everybody gets a little T poker chip education, acquisition, and entertainment. We try to make it fun and interesting for you. Let's see here. Let us throw out a backdated American Silver Eagle from the year that Mrs. T and I graduated, 1990. I think I've told you guys plenty of times before, but if you're just joining or if you're new here, these old backdate ones just have a different luster. Shiny, 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 and pretty. This one has the faintest tone. Can you see the little yellowish? The tone is starting, and it's attractive. And it's
1990?
Yeah, 1990. And it's on this side as well. You got the heraldic eagle, 13 stars, but 1990. There it is. Yeah, she's looking good there. That Lady Liberty striding by. 1990. Let me lift this up a little bit so you can see the color a little bit better. I'll lift that. There you go. Buck and go on this beautiful American Silver Eagle. The last one I have this evening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it. The other ones that I have coming in, I don't know if they'll be in time or not. $35 American Patriot. And Brandon, oh hey Brandon, thanks for the sub, appreciate it. And yeah, every week I'll put out a couple of videos. If you guys haven't seen my shorts, definitely check out the short videos. I tend to be pretty creative with those. And then every Saturday, 8:30 a.m., like clockwork, gosh, probably, Mrs. T, it probably has to be like the last 18 months in a row.
Yeah.
Maybe even 2 years. I don't think I've missed a single Saturday. I've always had something ready to rock and roll. We do it in a premiere format.
Even when you were fishing?
Oh yeah. There have been times where I've been fishing and where I set it up like the night before to go on a Saturday morning at 8:30, because I know people look forward to having a cup of Java and participating in the premiere, just like this morning. Took you all to the coin show this morning and showed you the coolest of the cool. That screw press was really neat.
And
Silver Boy at 37 going one time.
Interesting was to see that when I was there with you.
Yeah.
I remember, but it's so cool. It just, I didn't catch some things that I caught today in the video.
Oh.
Pretty cool.
When he was, Joe was using that screw press.
Yeah.
It was actually easier than I thought it would have been. I thought it would have been a little bit harder and required much force. But it was basically, he turned that wheel at the top and it popped right out.
Yeah.
Silver Boy at 37 going 2 times on the backdated ASE SOLD, going once, going twice, and we've got a battle here between Silver Boy and David's doubloons. Oh boy. Well, let's see. American Patriots in the mix as well. I'm telling you, this is a nice shape. 1990. Very nice. I think whoever gets it will be very pleased. Oh yeah, that press system was really cool. Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it, Culture of Currency. I had never seen that in person, and it was kind of neat. I also liked seeing him do that hobo nickel.
Yeah.
Because as many hobo nickels as I've seen over the years in different coin shops, I couldn't quite imagine, how do these guys do this?
But did you see how he tapped that?
Precise little tool.
Yeah, and it just chipped away perfectly.
But tools are what's necessary to make it the right tool. And the key tool was that setup that he had. He put it in a big ball. He called it a jeweler's something, but this basically held it in the right position so he could tilt it every which way. AP going once, going twice, and sold. Ooh, nice piece there. Pretty piece. I'm going to put this right here in this flip for you as well. And carefully. All right, there you go, Mrs. T. I don't know about this one right here. This might be the biggest bee I've ever made. It's a big chunky one.
The chunky bee?
Yeah, look, you've got the T logo there.
I'll tell you what, the other day,
5.7.
Bentley was trying to eat a chunky bee.
Oh, yeah, was he? One of those bumblebees?
Yeah, I'm like, oh, he's going to be in pain.
Yeah, I don't know if I should run this one or not. I even put a butterfly on it there for you, Mrs. T.
Oh.
And then I put the bee. There it is. But it came out really good. I'm not sure if this is a tonight or a whatnot auction. Let's see, for almost 6 ounces. Gosh. I think I actually would have to start this one.
That's the whole hive.
Yeah. That's the mother. That's the queen bee right there.
Bee.
She's a bad lady right here.
Yeah, you're going to have to.
Yeah, let me see. Let me do a little bit of math here.
And number. Yeah, so what would...
Oh, I'll get to, let's see.
Okay.
Let's see. 5.7 times, let's see. Yeah, I think I'd have to start this sucker out at like $200.
Ooh,
I don't know if I have any interest here. It's number 5.7. And, I forgot to put the number on it. Doggone it. I'll put the number right in the middle then. I'll stamp that number. I don't know what number it is off the top of my head, but the number will be stamped right there in the middle to make it perfectly symmetrical. So, yeah, if anybody wants to start me off at $200, we can start from there. If not, maybe I'll just toss it out there on Whatnot
Mm-hmm.
and see what happens if anybody's in the mood for the Queen Bee at $200. Just let me know. I'll take a sip of water.
Who's
And
your last call to?
Kevin says, run it. If somebody starts me off at $200, we'll run it. And thank you. Appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we'll do our last go in a little while. Yeah, it's a pretty one.
Yeah, it is.
That thing looks yeah, it is. It 5.7 ounces. Kevin Call starts us off, Mrs. T.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
Kevin, if you, I could even put your initials in there or something like that if you like. But it definitely needs a number.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go downstairs and see what number it is.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Call.
Did you want me to run?
Oh no, that's okay. No, that's that's okay. All right, Kevin Call at 200. Let's see if anybody. The next bid would have to be a. Well, I've got some other cool stuff on the way, guys.
I don't want to get distracted.
TuliTuli has seen a preview of some of the stuff that I have. I've sent her a thing, a piece that I asked her not to show anybody on any of her videos or anything like that. And she got basically a little preview of something that's, yeah, I could definitely personalize it to Kevin Call or whoever wins it with your name or your wife's name or Be Cool, BEE Cool, or whatever you want me to stamp on it. But it'll definitely have the number just so, let's see.
And any other course? Any
more? Now I'll probably hold this little guy off for Whatnot on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Because. All right, Kevin, going one time. If you want to jump in at the last second, it's 205 would have to be the next bid. Thank you for your bid, Kevin. Starting us off. And TuliTuli is at 205. Let's see if Kevin takes it to 210. And Tuli says, well, that's way too low. These things used to go for $350 or so. So let's see. TuliTuli, here's your countdown. I'm going one time. And Kevin, you're out. And TuliTuli, Silver Boy is at 210. All right. People are waking up a little bit, Mrs. T.
Mm-hmm.
I was starting to lose faith a little bit there. It's all good. We're having a nice time. And I'm getting ready to go out on the roof.
No.
I'm kidding about that, but we can go out in the backyard and see what we can see.
You already hurt yourself.
Yeah, I could climb a ladder.
And I don't think that we're going to go through that again.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about Silver Boy Blues at 210.
Mm-hmm.
Going one time. Silver Boy Blues at 210. Going two times with a couple of other interested parties. Let's see if there's a snipe or another bid before I hit SOLD. Dang, I can still get sunburn. Kevin Calls at 220. And 6-pack, you can still get sunburn? West Coast? Okay. Yeah, we do mail to 6-pack. Yeah. Must be on the West Coast. Let's see. Kevin Call. Arizona.
Yeah.
Arizona mountain biker.
Beautiful Arizona.
Tell us how hard it was to pour. You know what? Sometimes they're hard. Sometimes they're easy. This one was a natural pour. And sometimes the good Lord is just, I don't know. It's just like you're in the zone. And this one just came out big and chunky. And I stopped the pour. And it came out nice and flat. This one, I don't know. This was just like a nice, natural, easy pour, as opposed to the teeny tiny little ones that are a little bit more of a challenge. But not all the bees come out perfect like this, but I like it. All right, where are we at, guys? We're looking at Kevin at 220 going one time. Thank you, Central Michigan. Kevin at 220 going two times.
It's all about not overthinking it.
Yeah, and having confidence. You pour and you.
It's just nice.
And the silver flows. Thank you, Matthew. I appreciate it. Yeah, probably one of my best ones ever. Going once, going twice, and sold, sold, sold. Well, what ounce fly? Ah,
Fly.
Yeah, maybe he's a fly guy. Let's see. Who got that? Was that Kevin? Kevin Call?
Yes.
All right, Kevin, let us know if you want it stamped with anything in particular. And by the way, TuliTuli and was that Silver Boy as well? Thank you guys for your bids. I really appreciate you. But Kevin, just let us know. I've got a whole big field right here where I could fit your name or family member's name, and definitely we'll need to stamp in a way that looks very symmetrical. The number, what number B that is. And here you go, Mrs. T. And let's see, where are we at now? Ooh, all right. Did you say you had one more go? All right.
That's your last one, though.
Yeah, this will be it.
All right.
Let's see, and yeah, we're approaching the 2-hour mark. Maybe we'll be a little shorter than normal.
Okay, sounds good. We are.
And there's auction and Killer Bee. Yeah.
Oh,
That's what you want on it, Killer Bee?
Okay.
All right, you got it. Killer Bee, and I'll put the number on it.
Yep.
Killer Bee, baby.
I'm writing that down.
It's a big one too. Hate to get stung by that thing.
Oh gosh.
All right, let's see. What question do I have here? 4 winners. Oh, let's see. Some people, Mrs. T, say that they actually study and watch the videos so intently that they take notes and everything. Let's see who is taking notes, and I think this might be more of a challenging question. Okay. But every time I say that, people answer immediately.
Yeah, they do. So.
What does Russ call his crazy rainbow toner coin? Remember that one, Mrs. T, where he had the eagle with like all kinds of shades of purple and violet and bluish, like a turquoisey, and just really, really beautiful. Orange even. Oh my goodness. People are really, really good.
Yeah.
Either they have photographic memories, they take notes, or what. But he called it the Phoenix Rising. Yeah. And I do like that name. And let's see. I am looking at, boy, oh boy, these guys are smart at remembering stuff.
Yeah.
Gosh. Let's see. I am looking at, let's see. Rick K says Phoenix Rising. American Patriot only got half the name. So, I don't know. I'm kind of iffy on that one. A Noob Stacker said Phoenix Rising. And Knox Stack said Phoenix Rising. And Six Pack said Phoenix Rising. Let's see. American Patriot. What the heck? We'll accept that. We'll do 5. We'll give away 5. And these 4, congratulations, guys. And did you get all of those, Mrs. T? And make sure AP gets one as well. He was close. Yes. Close enough.
Give them credit. They remembered.
Yeah.
That coin is beautiful.
Yeah. And even I had to go back and watch the video as I was writing that question.
Yeah.
You know what? There is one more little thing I can throw out here, but I couldn't start this one at $1 for fear that it wouldn't go for what I wanted to go for. But look at this. This is the toner. Speaking of toners, that Phoenix Rising toner, maybe that's what reminded me to look at this. This one has a certificate of authenticity. It's got a little box. It's, perfect, but all right. You talk about some tone. I don't even know if this artificial light does it half the justice it deserves. This has turquoise all around. Right behind the angel, it's purple with turquoise all the way around. This side is purple with a little blue tint. And what year? It's a 2003. You've got a backdated 1/20 ounce. They call it Silver Libertad Angel coin. Angel of Victory. I think, man, this has got to be a $50. If not, this will just stay with us. This is. Let me zoom in on it a little bit.
Yeah.
Guys, this is about as good as it gets as far as, I mean, Russ's coin was cool, but I mean, I wish the light did it justice. I'll put this right up there with this one. I'd have to start it at.
It's like vintage 50K. That's what Tuli's saying.
Could be that year. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And
yeah, I either and that is pretty. That turquoise is just so natural and beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And that purple. If anybody wants it, we could start it at 50, or else it just stays here. Just let us know. This is, you got to be a toner fan. And you're not buying it for the silver content. You're buying it for the numismatic and collectability. All right. I am going to put this one away. Maybe we'll run one more thing. And
okay.
Tuli, $50. There we go. Tuli starts us off. Tuli at 50 bones. Silver Boy at 60. And I had a feeling they might wake up because it's almost made it back in our collection.
It's beautiful.
It is. It really is. And yeah, seeing Russ's beautiful toner kind of reminded me of that. And we're looking at Silver Boy at $60. SBB at 60. And SBB at 60 going one time. That needs a capsule. I like that card too, but it will keep changing. Yeah, if Silver Boy, I'm trying to think if I have a capsule for that. If I do, I could include it with you, and then you can decide on your own when you get it home if you want to put it in a capsule or leave it in there or what have you. But man, it's pretty. If we were doing it like a Sunday morning auction, you would be able to see it in with the light streaming through the windows. Let's see. I think Silver Boy's got it at 60 with the $67 backup. Yep. So I'm going to say going two times, going once, going twice, and sold. $60. Silver Boy, you got a nice piece here, my friend. Very nice piece. And there we go. That one will be good. Heading your way.
Okay.
All right, Mrs. T, I think we're about done for the night, guys. I want to thank TuliTuli for being such a great sport and helping out here. And I also want to encourage everybody to show up on Wednesday to the Wednesday Whatnot. It's really a lot of fun on that format, and things go by pretty fast and furious. We move. Let's see, how many auctions did we do today, Mrs. T? 30. So the same amount of time on Whatnot, we'll probably get through about 100 auctions. Believe it or not, it goes by that fast. And but anyway, if there's any mothers here watching, a happy Mother's Day. Let's hear it for all the mothers.
Thank you.
And I hope you have a great day. Tomorrow, well, whatever you're doing and whoever you're with, hope you have an enjoyable one. TuliTuli, you are the best. Guys, thanks for a nice evening hanging out with you guys.
So nice. Thank you.
Have a good one, everybody. Good night and God bless.